Listen to more at Relationship Stories.
Toby and Lana's first love story was one that unfolded during their teenage years, a time when emotions ran high, and every moment felt like an adventure waiting to happen. They lived in the same neighborhood, attended the same high school, and had been friends for as long as they could remember. Little did they know that their friendship would evolve into something deeper and more profound. It all began during a sunny spring afternoon, as the cherry blossoms painted their neighborhood in shades of pink and white. Toby, with his shaggy hair and skateboard in hand, was known as the neighborhood's resident daredevil. Lana, on the other hand, was a bookworm with a love for poetry and a penchant for daydreaming. One day, as Toby was practicing his skateboarding tricks in the park, Lana happened to be there, engrossed in a book of romantic poetry. Toby's latest stunt caught her attention, and she couldn't help but watch in awe as he effortlessly maneuvered his skateboard through the air. Curiosity got the best of Lana, and she decided to approach Toby after he had landed a particularly impressive trick. She complimented his skill and struck up a conversation about his passion for skateboarding. Toby, who had always seen Lana as the quiet girl next door, was pleasantly surprised by her interest in his world. As days turned into weeks, Toby and Lana's chance encounters in the park became intentional meetings. They started spending more time together, discovering shared interests and hidden talents. Lana, it turned out, had a knack for photography, and Toby, beyond his skateboarding prowess, had a love for music and playing the guitar. Their friendship blossomed as they shared their worlds with each other. Lana introduced Toby to the beauty of poetry, and he, in turn, serenaded her with songs he had composed on his guitar. Together, they explored their neighborhood, finding secret hideaways and creating their own shared adventures. But beneath their growing friendship, there was an undeniable attraction that neither could ignore. It was during a warm summer evening, as they sat under the stars in the neighborhood park, that their feelings could no longer be contained. Toby, with a heart pounding in his chest, confessed his love for Lana. His words were filled with sincerity and vulnerability, and Lana, her heart racing in response, admitted that she had fallen in love with him too. Their first kiss under the moonlit sky sealed the beginning of their romantic journey. It was a sweet, innocent, and unforgettable moment that marked the start of their young love. Toby and Lana's relationship deepened over the months that followed. They faced the challenges of high school together, supported each other through their individual dreams and aspirations, and navigated the complexities of their first love. They learned the beauty of compromise, the joy of shared dreams, and the strength of a bond that grew stronger with each passing day. Their love story was one of youthful passion and discovery, a reminder of the enchanting magic that first love brings. It was a story of two childhood friends who had found something extraordinary in each other, a love that would shape their lives and remain etched in their hearts forever. Toby's first betrayal was a heart-wrenching moment in his life, one that he would come to regret deeply. He had always been known for his loyalty and dedication, especially in his relationships, but the circumstances that led to this betrayal were complex. Toby had been in a committed and loving relationship with Lana for several years. They had grown up together, and their love had blossomed during their teenage years. Their bond had been strong, and they had shared dreams, secrets, and the ups and downs of life. However, as they transitioned into adulthood, Toby began to experience a sense of restlessness and uncertainty about his future. He had always been ambitious and had dreams of traveling, experiencing new adventures, and pursuing a career that would take him far from their hometown. These aspirations clashed with the comfort and stability of his relationship with Lana. As Toby grappled with these conflicting desires, he found himself in a new job that required frequent travel. It was during one of these business trips that he met Sarah, a colleague who shared his passion for adventure and had a magnetic personality that drew him in. Sarah was vivacious, and the chemistry between them was undeniable. Toby and Sarah's friendship evolved quickly into something more, driven by the excitement of their shared interests and a growing emotional connection. Toby's guilt and inner turmoil intensified as he found himself torn between his long-standing love for Lana and this newfound connection with Sarah. One evening, during a business trip that took Toby away from home for an extended period, he succumbed to temptation and betrayed Lana's trust by becoming romantically involved with Sarah. It was a moment of weakness, fueled by his inner conflict and a desire to experience the thrill of something new and exciting. The guilt and shame that followed Toby's betrayal weighed heavily on him. He knew he had made a grave mistake, one that had the potential to irreparably damage the relationship he had cherished for so long. He struggled to find the courage to confess his infidelity to Lana, fearing the pain and heartbreak it would bring. In time, Toby realized that he could not continue down this path of deceit. He recognized the importance of honesty and accountability in a relationship, no matter how painful the truth might be. He mustered the strength to come clean to Lana, confessing his betrayal and the mistake he had made with Sarah. The aftermath of Toby's first betrayal was devastating. Lana was heartbroken, and their relationship, once filled with trust and love, was now marred by pain and betrayal. They faced a difficult decision about the future of their relationship, grappling with questions of forgiveness, trust, and whether they could rebuild what had been broken. Toby's betrayal served as a painful lesson, a stark reminder of the consequences of acting on impulses without considering the impact on those he cared about most. It was a turning point in his life, leading to a period of introspection, growth, and a renewed commitment to understanding the complexities of love, loyalty, and the importance of communication in relationships. Toby and Lana's divorce was a heart-wrenching conclusion to a once-cherished love story that had spanned many years. The seeds of their separation had been sown when Toby made the painful choice to betray Lana through his infidelity, and the consequences of that betrayal ultimately became too much for their relationship to bear. After Toby confessed to his affair with Sarah, Lana was left devastated and emotionally shattered. The trust that had been the cornerstone of their relationship had been irreparably damaged. Lana grappled with feelings of anger, betrayal, and immense pain, struggling to come to terms with the fact that the person she had loved and trusted had chosen to betray her. Despite the turmoil and emotional upheaval, Toby and Lana attempted to salvage their relationship. They sought couples counseling, hoping to work through the trust issues and repair the broken bond between them. However, the wounds ran deep, and the process proved to be agonizingly slow and fraught with setbacks. As time passed, Lana found it increasingly difficult to move past Toby's infidelity. The lingering doubts and insecurity eroded her sense of self-worth, making it nearly impossible for her to fully trust him again. The painful memories of the affair haunted her, and the emotional distance between them continued to widen. Toby, racked with guilt and remorse, made sincere efforts to rebuild trust and demonstrate his commitment to Lana. He severed all ties with Sarah, cut off contact, and made a solemn vow never to repeat his mistake. However, the scars of his betrayal ran deep, and despite his genuine remorse, Lana found it agonizingly challenging to forgive and forget. The strains on their marriage grew increasingly evident, communication broke down, and their arguments became more frequent and intense. Toby's remorse was matched only by Lana's sense of betrayal and hurt. It became evident to both of them that their marriage had reached an irreparable breaking point. With heavy hearts, Toby and Lana made the painful decision to part ways and seek a divorce. It was a decision neither had ever imagined they would have to make, and it was marked by tears, regret, and the profound sadness of letting go of a love that had once been the center of their lives. Their divorce was a difficult and emotionally charged process. They navigated the division of assets, the arrangements for their shared possessions, and the challenging task of explaining the separation to their friends and families. It was a time of immense pain, adjustment, and uncertainty about the future. As Toby and Lana went their separate ways, they carried with them the lessons learned from their failed marriage. They both recognized the importance of trust, communication, and the devastating consequences of infidelity. While their love story had ended in divorce, it had also provided them with a profound understanding of the complexities of human relationships and the need for honesty, empathy, and respect in matters of the heart. Toby and Lana's divorce was a painful and poignant reminder that love, once shattered by betrayal, can be incredibly challenging to rebuild. It served as a cautionary tale about the lasting impact of infidelity on a relationship and the importance of nurturing and protecting the trust that lies at the core of any enduring love. Amidst the emotional turmoil of her divorce from Toby, Lana faced another life-altering moment, an unexpected pregnancy. It was a situation she had never anticipated, one that added a layer of complexity to her already turbulent life. Lana had been grappling with the aftermath of Toby's infidelity and their subsequent divorce. She had been focusing on healing and rebuilding her life as an independent woman. She had found solace in her work and the support of her friends and family, who had rallied around her during this challenging time. The news of her pregnancy came as a shock, catching Lana completely off guard. She had been diligent with her birth control, and the thought of becoming a mother had not been on her immediate horizon. The revelation sent her emotions into a whirlwind, ranging from disbelief to uncertainty and, ultimately, a mix of fear and hope. As Lana processed the news, she realized that she faced a pivotal decision. She had to choose how to proceed with the unexpected pregnancy and what it meant for her future. It was a decision she knew she couldn't make lightly, as it would shape the course of her life in profound ways. Lana sought support from her closest friends and family, who provided a network of care and guidance during this critical time. They offered her unconditional love and encouraged her to weigh her options carefully, considering both the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. Amidst her fear and uncertainty, Lana found strength within herself. She recognized that while the situation was unexpected and daunting, it also held the potential for a new beginning. She contemplated the possibility of motherhood and what it would mean to bring a new life into the world. After careful consideration and reflection, Lana made the courageous decision to embrace her unexpected pregnancy. She chose to see it as a blessing, an opportunity for growth and a chance to build a future filled with love and hope. She knew that the road ahead would be challenging, but she was determined to face it with grace and resilience. Throughout her pregnancy journey, Lana continued to lean on her support network for emotional and practical assistance. Her friends and family rallied around her, providing invaluable guidance, attending prenatal appointments with her, and helping her prepare for the arrival of her baby. As the months passed, Lana's initial fear and uncertainty gradually transformed into a sense of anticipation and excitement. She began to make plans for her future as a mother, preparing a loving and nurturing environment for her child. She also found solace in the idea that this unexpected pregnancy had brought her a renewed sense of purpose and a fresh perspective on life. When Lana finally held her newborn baby in her arms, the challenges of the past and the uncertainty of the future faded into the background. The arrival of her child brought a profound sense of joy and completeness, reinforcing her belief that life's unexpected twists and turns could lead to unexpected blessings. Lana's journey through an unexpected pregnancy had been marked by courage, resilience, and unwavering support from those who loved her. It was a reminder that life's surprises, though daunting at times, could also bring profound moments of love, growth, and unexpected joy. Lana's journey through an unexpected pregnancy had brought her face to face with challenges she had never imagined. But as she embraced the role of motherhood, she realized that forgiveness would be a vital part of her journey, a choice she made for the sake of providing her child with a happy and loving childhood. In the midst of her initial shock and uncertainty, Lana had chosen to embrace her pregnancy as a blessing, recognizing that her child deserved a life filled with love, stability, and joy. She understood that harboring resentment or bitterness towards Toby, her ex-husband, could only hinder their child's upbringing. Forgiveness did not come easily. Lana had experienced immense pain and betrayal through her divorce from Toby, and the scars of their broken marriage still ran deep. However, she knew that holding on to that pain would not serve the best interests of her child. She believed that her child deserved the chance to grow up in an environment free from animosity and discord. Lana began the challenging process of forgiveness by seeking therapy and support groups. She learned to process her emotions and find closure for the wounds of her past. She realized that forgiveness was not about absolving Toby of his actions, but about freeing herself from the weight of anger and resentment. As she worked through her feelings, Lana also made the effort to communicate with Toby in a more open and civil manner. They had to co-parent their child, and it was essential for the sake of their child's well-being that they establish a peaceful and cooperative relationship. They attended parenting classes together, seeking guidance on how to effectively raise their child as separated parents. Over time, Lana's heart softened towards Toby. She recognized that he too had made mistakes and carried his own burdens of regret. She saw the importance of allowing her child to have a relationship with their father, and she began to prioritize the child's happiness above all else. Lana's forgiveness extended beyond her relationship with Toby. She also forgave herself for any lingering doubts or guilt she may have felt about her pregnancy and divorce. She learned to embrace her role as a mother with confidence and pride, knowing that she was giving her child the love and care they deserved. As their child grew, Lana and Toby worked together to create a stable and nurturing environment. They celebrated birthdays and milestones as a family, putting aside their differences for the sake of their child's happiness. They communicated openly about co-parenting decisions and strived to provide consistency in their child's life. The years passed, and Lana watched her child thrive in an environment filled with love, support, and understanding. Their child grew up knowing that they were deeply loved by both parents, even though their family structure was different from others. The atmosphere of forgiveness and cooperation allowed the child to flourish unburdened by the conflicts that had marked Lana and Toby's past. Lana's decision to forgive had not only allowed her to find peace and healing but had also paved the way for her child to have a happy and fulfilling childhood. It was a testament to the power of forgiveness in mending broken relationships and providing children with the love and stability they needed to thrive. As she watched her child's laughter and heard their joyful laughter fill their home, Lana knew that her choice to forgive had been the right one. It had allowed her child to have a happy childhood, filled with the love and security every child deserved, regardless of the circumstances of their birth.